Morning. Good to go for Discovery. I wanted to talk about just recently, after all the non-conforming talk, I went through some of the briefs that your attorney, Mark Johnson and Carr Tuttle, submitted. And there was some either mistakes or lies that were concerning to me. And I want to bring them to your attention. I want to put you guys on notice that I know you guys take an oath. And some of the things that were said was, the most concerning thing is that the 1992 administrative rules were adopted under, and it had listed an ordinance, and I can get that if you're interested. And that's not true. The ordinance number that he listed was the January 27th, 1992 ordinance that corrected the first one earlier that month. And that administrative rule was never adopted by this board. Is basically has some language in it that it's being used against security services regarding its non-conforming use. And I feel that if it's not corrected, the only thing that I can do is complain to the bar. And that's not very helpful to Mr. Johnson. So I'm wondering if there's some way that you guys can direct the David Alvarez up there to make that change or to point that out. The 1992 rule that I'm talking about was the first one regarding non-conforming use was adopted January 6th, 1992. And what had happened is they had left out the whole non-conforming section, and that's where they adopted later that month, on January 27th, 1992, a more expansive discussion on non-conforming uses. And the administrative rules that guided the 1992 rules were never formally adopted by the board. We've been through, as you know, I do a lot of public records requests, and I have found that they were not adopted. And the Court of Appeals has based some of their decisions based on what your attorney has said in those briefs. And so it's damaged us, and I'm just wondering if somebody can fix that. I got your letter. Security Services wasn't selected for the Duke Courthouse security for the monitoring, and we're fine with that. I mean, we get outbid all the time, so no hard feelings there, Philip. We appreciate the opportunity. And I also wanted to thank John Austin came out a couple of weeks ago and toured Security Services and Fort Discovery, and I wanted to thank John for finally getting out there. Thank you.